Jumbo. My name is David, and today I'm telling you the story of the Mudpuppy. They call me Mudpuppy, though you could not confuse me for a bulldog. But no, I am a salamander, fond of fast-flowing rivers with clean water and gills as red as polished ruby. From my hideout on the bottom of the river, I can see the wonder in everyone's eyes. My eyes jut out above the rest of my body, but they cannot see me as I lay buried. It is my only way of escaping those curious eyes of strangers. One night, the sky was clear and the moon was on full display, shining above and over the water level. My friend and I left the fragrant shelter of our home to feed. The usual calmness and tranquility in the water, which I had for long come to love, had vanished. In place was wave after wave, slamming through our little bodies, tossing and throwing us off balance. We hung on to our dear lives, tried to recover, but the intense and awful taste of the water hit our little noses and irritated our gills, so much so that we were close to suffocation. Our gills are red when in fresh and clean water. But as that intoxicated water washed over us, they turned dull. We lacked fresh air and we were in danger of drowning. We hurried sluggishly, swimming towards the shoreline, hoping to save our lives. The water, polluted to the last drop, made it hard for us to breathe through our gills. We could barely see beyond our noses. So it was no surprise when my friend felt something grab his gill. It was a little worm wiggling around. He proceeded hurriedly with his mouth wide open to snatch it. No, it wasn't a worm. It was a bait on a fishing line. The fisherman, feeling the line shake, smiled with the thought of a great catch. Cautiously, he reeled the catch closer towards the shoreline, but his smile faded, pulling out the strange-looking creature he had caught. It looked half fish and half snake, with a head shaped like a bulldog, quickly leaving behind to find his way back to the murky waters. He had never seen one of us before. Shocked beyond conviction, he slammed my friend down onto the ground, quickly leaving him behind to find his way back to the murky waters. The man had heard many fake stories about these creatures harming people by way of poisoning. It was a case of mistaken identity, and he could do nothing else but to return to the river. I needed to ask, why did no one tell the humans that we want to be friends? We mean well. We just want to live in peace. We Mudpuppies can even help humans, as we only survive if the water is of good quality and clean, long before they can taste it. If nobody does anything to stop the pollution of the water, it is not long before we all perish. Do they not know that all of our lives are at stake? I thought all of that to myself. The health of our environment affects all of us. My friend nearly paid the ultimate price, and he learned a lesson. But time has passed, and we have begun to notice a change. My fast flowing river is a little cleaner. Now I can lay down calm as I wait for my next meal. Things will get better so long as we continue to make them so. I hope you have enjoyed that story, and I hope it has inspired you to be kind and not harm the mud puppies. Until next time, kwaheri and goodbye.